对于夏洛克·福尔摩斯来说，世界上只有一个女人，他不爱她，但他永远忘不了她。她的名字叫艾琳·艾德勒。
Come in, Watson. Sit down. I'm happy to see you. Because I have got something to show you. What do you think of this? It was a letter with no date, no name, and no address. It said, tonight someone will visit you to talk about some very secret business. You have helped other important people, and we hope help us. Be in your room at 1:45. What do you think about the paper?
It is expensive, so this person is rich. It is strange paper.
Yes, it is not English. If you look at it in the light, you can see that it was made in Bohemia. An agreement, I think. Write the letter. Here comes our man now.
So I leave almost.
No, I need your help. This will be interesting. Come in.
You can call me Carl Van Karam. I come from Bosnia. My business is most important. Before I tell you about it, do you agree to keep it a secret?
I do.
A very important person who belongs to a royal family has sent me to ask for your help. I wore a mask because nobody must know who that person is. I must explain how important this business is. If you cannot help, there will be difficult and terrible for one of most important families in Europe, and perhaps a very big scandal. I'm talking about the famous house of Austin, King of Bosnia.
I know, Your Majesty.
How do you know who am I? You are right. Why do I hate it? I'm a king. I'm William Van Opston, King of Bosnia. I come to see you myself because I could not ask another person to tell my story. It must be a secret. You understand?
Go on.
5 years ago, I met a woman called Ellen Adler.
Ellen Adler, born in 1850, a singer, lived in London, a very beautiful woman. I heard you and you loved her for a while and then left her. But before you left her, you wrote her some letters, perhaps, and now you want to get this letter back.
Right.
Did you marry her?
No.
If she asks you for money and show you the letter, you can say that you did not write them.
But Mr. Holmes, he also has my photograph.
You can say that you did not give her a photograph.
We were both in the photograph.
That was a mistake, Your Majesty.
I know I was stupid, but I was very young.
You must give the photograph back. Can you steal it from her house?
I have tried 5 times, but my man could not find it. What can I do?
This is very interesting. What does she plan to do with the photograph?
Soon I'm going to marry the daughter of the king of Scandinavia. You know, of course, that we are two of the most important royal family in Europe. She will never marry me if she learns that I have been a friend of Ellen Adler. You do not know Ellen Adler. She is a beautiful woman, but she can be as hard as a man. She doesn't want me to marry another woman. I know that. She will send this photograph to Saxmanigan family, and then there will be a terrible scandal. We must find the photograph before she sends it.
I'm sure that we will find it. You are, of course, staying in London. I will write to you to tell you what happens. And the money?
I must have that photograph. There is £1,000 here. If you need more, you must ask at once. The money is not important.
And the young woman's address? Good night, Your Majesty. I hope to have some good news for you soon. And good night, Watson. Please come back tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Holmes, where have you been?
I have had a very good day. I have been outside Miss Adler's house. Servants are always happy to talk, and so I have heard a lot about the young woman. For example, she has a good-looking man friend called Godfrey Norton, a lawyer, who often visits her. Now why, if he's her lawyer, perhaps she's already given him the photograph. But if he loves her, she won't show him the photograph.
Most interesting, Holmes.
The Church of St. Monica as fast as you can!
The Church of St. Monica quickly.
To the judge of the Monica.
Thank God, come here quickly!
Why?
Come on, man, we need you to be a witness. When we get married, you are better than nobody.
So she's married him? What should we do now?
Well, tonight, my dear Watson, I need your help. Will you do what I ask without question?
Of course, Holmes, if you think that is important.
Later, we will go to near Aileen Adler's house. Aileen Adler or Aileen Norton will ask me to go into the house. You must wait outside near the sitting room window, and when it opens, watch me inside. When I hold out my hand, you will slowly sink into the room and shut fire.
What it is, Holmes?
It is a small stick. The room will very quickly be full of smoke. After that, wait for me at the corner of the street.
Right. I'll do what you want.
You see, I think she does not want her new husband to see the photograph. But where is it? At her bank? No. Women like to keep important things themselves. I'm sure it's in her house.
But the Kingman tried to fight it.
Yes, but they didn't know where to look.
But how would you know?
I won't look. She will show me. She will have to.
Kind him to help me. Is the poor man hurt? He's dead.
No, he's only hurt.
Bring him into the sitting room.
Well done, Watson.
Have you got the photograph?
I know where it is. She showed me.
But why did she show you?
It is easy. You saw all those people in the street? I paid them to help us. It was not a real fight, and the blood was not real. When people shot fire, a woman runs to the most important thing in her house, her baby, her gold, Oh, her photograph. Mrs. Norton ran to find her photograph, which is in a cupboard in the sitting room. I saw it, but I did not take it. Tomorrow we will go to her house with the king. We will go very early, before she gets up. The king himself can take the photograph from the cupboard.
Good night, Mr. Holmes.
I have heard the voice before, but who was it?
Mr. Sherlock Holmes,
Yes,
Mrs. Ira Norton and her husband leave England this morning. They will never come back to this country.
what?
And what about the photograph? What a woman. Why did I marry her? What a woman.
A very, very clever woman. I'm sorry, Your Majesty, that this business has not finished well.
No, she writes that she will never show the photograph to anybody. I need nothing more than her words. There is no danger for me now. How can I thank you, dear Holmes?
I would like just one thing, Your Majesty.
Tell me at once what it is.
This photograph.
Aaron's photograph? But of course, it is yours.
My dear Mr. Sherlock Holmes, you did it very well. I saw that it was a real fire and that you were just a kind old man, but after I opened the paper, I began to think I know about the famous Sherlock Holmes. I know your address and I know that the king asked you to find the photograph. So I quickly dressed as a young man and followed you home to Baker Street. I wanted to find out if you really were Sherlock Holmes. I said goodnight to you outside your door. My husband and I have decided to leave England. Please tell the king that I shall not show the photograph to anybody. I love my husband and he loves me, and he is a better man than the king. But here is a different photograph, and the king can keep this photograph if he likes.
从此，欧洲皇室再也没有任何糟糕的丑闻，而福尔摩斯仍有着一张比他更聪明的女人的照片。